We could have done a lot better, guys, and it was coaching and playing. We busted some daggum assignments. We as coaches didn't do a good enough job of getting these guys ready to get the right communication on the field, and that was caused the bust assignments. And they scored on those busted assignments, 3 times. They got us. They scored touchdowns. We didn't make them go up by 3s. We did at the end of the game. They didn't do nothing in the red zone, all that stuff. But the plain fact of the matter is that first game we got to do a better job, number one, of coaching, and number 2, of playing.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Thursday, September the 12th edition of Steelers Live. Missy Matthews is unavailable today. I'm Mike Pursuta, the quintessential next man up. Bob Labriola is still wrong. Coordinator Thursday here on the South Side. You just heard from defensive coordinator Keith Butler. He had a lot to say today, as did offensive coordinator Randy Fichtner. We're going to get to that in just a minute. Unfortunately, we don't have an official practice report just yet, so we won't have that for you right now as we usually do. But the Steelers were practicing, and there's a guy a lot of people interested in seeing practice, safety Sean Davis, number 21. Sean Davis getting back at it for a second consecutive day. As I mentioned, no official practice report, but defensive coordinator Keith Butler did say, quote, "We're hoping and thinking that we'll have everybody available." So at least from the defensive side, if that comes to pass, that would include Sean Davis, who missed the game on Sunday night in New England. He has been working his way back from an ankle injury. Steelers getting ready for the Seahawks in Seattle on Monday. There you see Davis doing a little backpedaling as the Steelers prepare for the home opener. Always an exciting time, but that excitement ramped up this week because the Steelers have a lot of stuff to clean up. You heard Keith Butler talking a moment ago about how the coaches got to plan better and the players have to execute better. That goes for the offensive side of the ball as well. Offensive coordinator Randy Fichtner addressed a number of subjects today, including some of the 3rd and 1s and the 4th and 1 that got away up in New England against the Patriots.
It wasn't probably as efficient per run. I probably got a little bit maybe down when we didn't make the first 3rd and 1. I think we balked it. I think James, I think we had more in it and we didn't get it. And it probably leaned and drained on me for the next several calls that I made. But there was a point where maybe game circumstance led to the way maybe the second half played out.
Randy Fichtner, pretty blunt there in what went wrong and what went wrong in the Steelers' response to it. I did talk to James Conner this week, and he thought on that first 3rd and 1 that got stuffed that he should have been more determined to get the ball inside. He was thinking for whatever reason, maybe bouncing it outside, and the play wound up failing, and that set a bad tone for the Steelers up in New England. That short yardage failure, those short yardage failures, far from the only thing that went wrong. Here's Randy Fichtner talking about what they hoped to do and what they didn't get done against the Patriots.
We knew this going in. This would be a one-on-one game. They're not going to allow you to potentially run the ball the way we did last year. When maybe they committed themselves a little differently with their defensive front, with their nickel or dime packages. And we asked our team, you were going to have to win your one-on-one. Juju would have to win his 2-on-1, and Ben would have to win his 1-on-11. Because the whole game played out that way, up front and at every position. They played man-to-man basically every snap of the game. We didn't make enough plays.
Yeah, did not make enough plays, and that'll be job one against Seattle on Sunday. Making more plays will be a little different challenge. Randy Fichtner talking about the Patriots playing man-to-man. I would expect a lot of zone out of Seattle, but there will be some battles up front no matter what the Seahawks, are playing on the back end. Offensively, it's a different kind of deal. Tom Brady liked to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as he could. Russell Wilson's going to hang on to it and try to make plays for the Seahawks. But first and foremost, Seattle is going to try to run. Let's hear again now from defensive coordinator Keith Butler. You heard him talk about the communication issues that damaged the Steelers' effort against New England. Seattle maybe won't be quite as complicated. Here's Keith Butler on how the Steelers expect the Seahawks to come at them.
So what we got to do is, hey, we got number one, we got to stop them from freaking running the ball. Number two, we got to be effective when they try to go play action, because they're effective. How effective they are in play action is determined how well they run the football. So we got to be able to do both and get them to third down, get them in third and long and stuff like that, and hopefully win out on third down.
Yeah, if you can stop them on first down and second down, that play action on third down is maybe off the table. You saw what happens last Sunday night up in Foxborough when a team is playing from ahead and an offense is playing from downhill. You see how effective the play action game can be. The Patriots showed a little of that as well. Still another day of practice here on the South Side tomorrow. Missy will be back to wrap that up for you. Until then, this has been Steelers Live. I'm Mike Pursuta.